It's time. Time to get credit for the work you've done. Time to get the recognition you deserve. With Purdue Global, you can move forward in your career, for your family, and for yourself. You're worth the investment in yourself to earn a degree you're proud of, a degree that employers will respect. Purdue's online university is designed to support working adults like you who know it's never too late to accomplish your goals. It's never too late to make a comeback. It's time to start yours today at purdueglobal.edu.
Shopping for humans is hard. Shopping for your dog is easy thanks to Bark. Every month, we deliver toys and treats just for your dog. Whether it's fun plush or tough toys for heavy chewers, we spoil all the dogs. Subscribe now and get a free upgrade at barkbox.com/iHeart.
It's Kate.
And Oliver Hudson. Host of the new podcast, Sibling Revelry. That's right.
We started this show because, you know what? No one talks about siblings and that dynamic.
The siblings, they know each other better than anybody.
Yes.
You know.
Listen to Sibling Revelry on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human do-rag flap, you know what I mean? The plantain supernova, you feel me? The God himself, your favorite Dominican uncle. And I'm back. The greatest blog of all time, Victory Light, is now the greatest podcast of all time. And I got some friends with me. Victory Light is a fountain, so get your cup ready, because it's about to runneth over. You can listen to Victory Light on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts at.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Jasmine is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Ryan. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him, see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her, and maybe get her another date if she still wants one. But first, Jasmine, how long has it been since you heard from Ryan?
It's been a week.
Okay, so have you reached out to him in that week? About how many times do you think?
I've reached out to him, embarrassingly, probably over 20 times.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's a lot. Don't be embarrassed. I mean,
I think that we can all say that ghosting is definitely happening here then.
Yeah.
Unless he lost his phone.
Yeah, but like, who can survive without a phone nowadays?
Totally
that's
fair.
very true.
Mm-hmm.
What were the 20 texts or calls like?
What did you say?
Yeah.
Well, I basically, it was like more than 20 calls, and then just a text. I've just been kind of like, I kind of just been kind of writing paragraphs, only because him and I basically met on, we spoke on this app, and then before meeting, he was like hyping me up, and just, it was almost like love bombing, to be honest, now that I think about it, and now that I've spoken to my friends on it, that he kind of promised me a lot of things, and I guess I was just being really vulnerable. But before we met, he was telling me how pretty I was, and we were going to go to this place and we were going to go to that place. And then when I met him, he was so incredible, so like everything I could even ask for. I checked off, like, I don't even know if people have a check box list. I don't, but if I were to have one, he's definitely that person. And he was witty, which is what I love so much when we met at this Papa's bar. And I was just super excited about everything. He paid for the check, of course, like any gentleman would.
Uh-huh.
And I asked him if he was okay after that, and absolutely nothing. But before we were the date, everything was just like so many texts. It was like a lot. Like I said, it was like love bombing. And then we go on this date, and it's the greatest time of my life. And then I was like, okay, like, I was going to wait to see if he wanted to go ahead and give me a call, because that's like what you do. But he took too long. So I was like, hey, like, are you okay? And then I was just like, thanks for the night. And then after that, I've just been like, what's going on?
So while you were on the date at the restaurant, it was so perfect. Like, can you tell us about that? What were the conversations like? Like, what did you guys do?
Yeah, so it was like nonstop, like talks about our future together. Wow. He was talking about going to like Cabo, going to like meet his parents.
That's super intense.
Yeah, that is intense.
I would wonder what was going on
Right.
too. But also, it'd be kind of flaggy to hear somebody start talking that way
Like
so
that.
soon.
Yeah.
Did you do or say anything on the date that may have, I don't know, altered the course of this marriage?
I mean, maybe I like appeared too eager because he's like, yeah, like we'll meet like my parents. I can't wait to show you like my grandparents too. And I was just like, maybe like I said
that's
like
a lot.
yes too quick.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, to go that far, right?
Yeah.
And then now I just think maybe he's like, he wasn't attracted to me or something. And maybe I should have like worn a certain dress so I didn't look basic. But I was like, I feel like I picked the perfect dress. Like, you know, like when you ask like your girlfriends when you're going out, and I did. Yeah, now I feel kind of insecure and just not okay with the right selection that I even picked on my dress.
Well, it might not be anything about you.
At all. I mean, I understand turning to yourself, like what's wrong with me and doing the superficial like clothing and stuff like that. But there's a really good chance it has nothing to do with any of that.
But like first date impressions are everything too. You know, like when you wear like a red dress, that makes a big statement. But maybe I should have just worn that one. And I wore a regular black dress. And I think that like a guy probably on the first date wants like a red statement piece dress.
As a guy who's been on dates before, I don't think I would care black or red, as long as you're wearing something. Well, or not, depending on depending on where we meet. But you know, I don't think. I don't know if the color of it. But hey, who knows? Everybody's different.
Okay.
Play a song. Come back. Get your first date follow up next.
It's never too late. Never too late to earn a degree. Never too late for a comeback. Between your busy career and taking care of a family, it can feel like there's never a good time to go back to school. But your time is now. Time to start your comeback with Purdue Global. As Purdue's online university for working adults, Purdue Global is dedicated to supporting adults like you who know it's time to earn the recognition you deserve. You have the experience, you have the knowledge, it's time to get credit for the work you've done. You can balance work, family, and everything in between while earning your degree. It's time to move forward in your career, for your family and for yourself, with a degree you're proud of, a degree that employers will recognize and respect. You're worth this investment in yourself to earn a degree you deserve. It's never too late. Never too late to go back to school and come back stronger with an education you can trust. Now is the time for your comeback. Start yours today at purdueglobal.edu.
Hi, I'm Cindy Crawford, and I'm the founder of Meaningful Beauty. When Dr. Sabah and I decided to do a skincare line together, he said to me, we are going to give women meaningful beauty. And I said, that's exactly right. We want to give women meaningful beauty, which means each and every product is meaningful. It has a reason to exist. It's efficacious. You're going to get results. And then you just go out and live your life.
Meaningful Beauty. Confidence is beautiful. Learn more at meaningfulbeauty.com.
Shopping for humans is hard. Shopping for your dog is easy thanks to Bark. Every month, we deliver toys and treats just for your dog. They deserve to be spoiled anyway. At Bark, we send your dog a whole new collection of toys and treats made just for them every single month. Whether it's our fun plush toys from BarkBox or our ultra tough toys from Super Chewer, we give your dog exactly what they want. For a limited time, we'll double your first box for free. To get your free upgrade, go to barkbox.com/iHeart.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Jasmine is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by Ryan. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and see if she still wants another date after she hears the reason. But things moved pretty quickly. Jasmine, give a real quick recap for everybody who's just joining us on your situation with Ryan.
Okay, so I feel like this isn't your regular, like, ghost story. I mean, like, this guy sent me flowers before our date.
Wow.
He told me we wanted to travel together, that I could meet his parents. He paid for the bill. Everything was good conversation. And now I absolutely haven't heard from him. And it went from so many messages, flowers to my door, and now I don't even get a peep, nothing.
I would want to know.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to know what's going on.
Yeah. All right. Well, you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ryan, please?
This is Ryan.
Ryan, how are you, man? My name is Jubal from a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Ryan. Whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Wow, okay. Hey.
What's up? Have you ever listened to the show before?
I have.
Oh.
Cool.
Why are you guys calling me?
No, Ryan, we're calling you because you went on a date with somebody and you haven't called them back.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you've ever heard a first date follow-up before, but that's a segment where if you go out with someone and then ghost them, they ask us to call you and ask why. So we got an email about you from Jasmine.
Yeah.
Do you mind telling us about why you're ghosting Jasmine?
Well, Jasmine's great. We have a really cool date. She is attractive, lovely. But you know what? I've come to learn about myself that I have a lot of momentum in the romance department, and I need to cool the jets more often. And so I have decided for myself, no matter how good it's going, as we're texting and talking beforehand, in the first 5 minutes IRL, if I don't feel something discernible, a spark, I got to cut it off, because I've gone down that road too many times, hoping that would come because everything else seems so good. And then I'm months into a relationship and I'm too much of a romantic. So I needed to draw.
Okay, wait, I don't myself. Hey, sorry, but it's kind of really refreshing to even hear your voice. But at the same time, now I'm kind of just like, I'm really just in shock and taken by everything. If you're such a romantic and all of this stuff, wouldn't you have been polite to just send me a text back or call back and be polite, have, and communicate, let me know what's going on instead of just leaving me out in the dark like that? That's really disrespectful. I honestly want to curse your head off right now, but I'm not going to, just because I'm actually polite. I don't understand why you couldn't have just sent a message. You can go ahead and send flowers before, but you can't go ahead and send a message after our lovely date that we had because you didn't feel a spark.
Ryan, that's Jasmine. She's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Right.
I tell already.
I got that. Yeah.
You're so much of a romantic. What do you mean? How are you such a romantic? I hope everybody knows who this guy is and honestly doesn't go on a date with you. Because you should be a little bit more upfront if you're romantic. Have common courtesy.
My biggest question for you, Ryan, though, is what made you want to buy somebody flowers before you met them and talked about family and all of those types of things? And then, what changed in the moment where you felt comfortable doing that and meeting her in real life?
Well,
that is just a coward move to not even respond back to me.
I'm sorry. I'm also pretty non-confrontational, and I don't like ghosting, but it has become a fact in our generation that's just how people handle it. So I thought it was better than me explaining all this stuff to you about my rules.
Yeah, but being romantic is being vulnerable and having courage and all of that. So I don't even think that's what you are. I think you're actually a narcissist, to be honest, if you're going to go ahead and this is honestly just unbelievable. You shouldn't love bomb people like that. You shouldn't do that. I wish you luck in everything and finding this spark in somebody.
I hear it, Jasmine. I was embarrassed that I went so far before we even met. And so I just didn't know how to respond or double back from that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I really hope you learn your lesson and don't pull such a coward move on the next person that you try and find a spark with, because that could mentally mess with people. Honestly, my friends aren't even enough now. Having to see a therapist after this is where it's leading to. It's a little ridiculous. You should you can't do that stuff. I'm trying to find the love of my life here, the person that I'm supposed to be with. I think that's what everybody's job is, and that's what they're trying to do. And you're going over here and then just let me just fake pretend and love bomb you and all this stuff, and then just stop and not talk to you. What are you doing with your life as a man?
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to jump in again really quick. Jasmine, you're right. He shouldn't be ghosting you and all of that stuff. And if you're in therapy, I think that's wonderful, but that's not entirely his fault.
How? I think that, like, what if you were in my position? What if you were, like, ghosted like that? I don't think you understand.
No, actually, I do. I completely understand. I have been in your position. It's more about the relationship you have.
I'm just kind of hurt right now in the situation. And it's just, like, I didn't expect him to even answer.
I get that. We'll just leave it there.
Jasmine, I want to be really clear. I think you're amazing. I had a great time with you. It was me after our date processing this and realizing, you know what, I had gone too far and I didn't feel something that I wanted to feel before I proceeded. And you deserved better communication about that. But those are the facts. And I didn't want to lead you on or any further.
Whatever.
Ryan, would you like to go on another date with Jasmine? We'll pay for it.
I would like to go on another date with you, Ryan.
Oh, wait, what?
You would?
Yeah, I would. Absolutely.
You would. Okay. Jasmine.
Yeah, can we meet tonight?
What?
I'm busy tonight, but I do have a friend who I swear, he came to mind when we went out. I think you guys would actually, I can put you in touch. I swear. No. I swear.
That's nice.
Really? Okay, cool. Just text me.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Seems like it worked out.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
Jubal's first date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorney. Online at advocateslaw.com.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC-registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Discover the heartwarming and hilarious world of sibling connections on Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson. Dive into family tales, explore the human mind, and laugh with guests like Joel and Benji Madden. It's more than a podcast. It's a celebration of the ties that bind us.
And it's fun because we've decided to open it up to really like all kinds of different siblings. And it's going to be an awesome season.
Listen to Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human do-rag flap, you know what I mean? The plantain supernova, you feel me? The God himself, your favorite Dominican uncle. And I'm back. The greatest blog of all time, Victory Light, is now the greatest podcast of all time. And I got some friends with me. Victory Light is a fountain, so get your cup ready, because it's about to runneth over. You can listen to Victory Light on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts at.
Hi, this is Shannon Doherty, host of the new podcast, Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty. So in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about marriage, divorce, my family, my career. I'm also going to be talking a lot about cancer, the ups and the downs, everything that I've learned from it. It's going to be a wild ride. So listen to Let's Be Clear with Shannon Doherty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.